Oh, hey there. Oh, hey there. In keeping with the completion backwards principle, I just completed what turned out to be a fantastic ride on the Guzzi, also known in New Zealand as the Motor Guzzi, mate. Oh, in keeping with the completion backward principle, I'm about to get up and get off home. Ride started off yesterday at about 5:30 in the morning. Got home from work about 4:30, had a quick shower, and I packed a few things into my crusty work bag that normally has my play lunch in it. And so we packed away a towel, just in case, some bits and pieces of camera gear, a session camera, a pair of shorts, just in case. What else do we have? Spare batteries, GoPro, a hat for the sun, a torch with flat batteries, various other camera bits and bobs in there, and my jandals, known in Australia I believe as thongs. That's a type of underwear, isn't it? And the rest of the world call them flip-flops, but here in New Zealand they're jandals, mate. So that's all I took with me. The weather forecast had been for showers in the morning, clearing later on. The weather reality was about 100 kilometres south of here, we ran into rain, and then it became more rain, and eventually it was absolutely persisting it down. And I got wet to the bone because the water stream soaked through the leather jacket. The jeans, well, they just said to the rain, howdy, come on in. And initially I wasn't worried because, you know, hey, middle of summer here, ride through a shower, 5 minutes later you're dry again. But this time I got wet to the bone, and the temperature on the bike never said anything less than 15 degrees Celsius. So I can't claim it was cold, but I was chilled to the bone with the wind factor, I suppose. In total, I've just gotten back, done 758.9 kilometres from here back to here. Left here, turn it off before. Travelled through that persistent rain until I was about 10-15k away from where the kids and the family, or kids and friends, were camping. And as I came up the last hill, there was a patch of clear sky, and I rode down into the valley where they were and off the main road. Clear skies, dry roads. Wow. Ended up finding where they were and hung my wet clothes over the bike in the sun to dry out, and joined them for their wonderful camp. And I arrived just as they were finishing cooking breakfast, so I was handed a plate of bacon, sausages, scrambled eggs, all that sort of good stuff, right when I got there. How good is that? There were mostly girls there, to be honest. And this is how girls go camping.
Hey, this is a girl-dominated campsite, thanks very much.
Girl power.
Yeah.
Girls can do anything. And so poor Johnny was the only boy. But he and I went, did a few things together. Go. So I initially went off exploring with Laura, and she and I looked around the campground, had a bit of fun. What?
Can we go back over there? Can I put my jandals on and go in the water with my jandals on?
No, not with your jandals on. Too slippery, but you can come back over here and then come back if you want. Don't know. Oh, so pretty.
Can I see?
And then Johnny and I did the same, and we went and saw a fallen tree, a big willow tree that had fallen into the river. Catherine and the grandkids went swimming, and I jumped on the bike, put the camera on, and went off to do some filming. And at one point I stopped to make sure that the camera was on, looked at the GoPro, and what did it say? It said no SD card. Like a plonker, I forgot to put the SD card back in the camera. But I had the session camera with me, so I did a little bit with that. Had a good night's sleep on the airbed here. It was lovely. Morning, darling. How you doing? The place is still asleep. What a lovely, lovely spot. This is a dock campsite, Department of Conservation, and this is a site where you can freedom camp, I think they call it these days. The camper vans are self-contained. A lot of the dock sites you have to book and pay. Here you just turn up, plonk your tent down, and there's no cost. And the facility is one long drop toilet. And it's really charming. When the USB 4 doesn't close the lid, because it's just a hole in the ground. Excuse me. Not even a tinkle of water. This is a room with a view, with a few spiders. Okay. How to do is to leave the lid closed. And leave that rock there. There's the place out. Apparently at Christmas time, New Year's, there's no room to move. We're right beside the Mohaka River over there. Oh, these mad bikers all around the place. And we have the cat up and about. Morning, darling. Had the phone obviously, so I flattened the battery on that, doing little videos and taking photos. That was all good fun. Last night was a full moon. Tried to take some arty-farty photos of the bike in the full moon. Don't think they came out. What else did we do? Just generally had relaxing time. And I kept falling asleep because I'd been up for way over 24 hours by that stage. Oh, another thing I learnt, I always thought you couldn't fall asleep on a motorbike. Well, apparently you can. I didn't, but I came close to it a couple of times, so that was a wake-up call for me. I'm not 20 anymore. This morning, woke up, it was time to go. Had a cup of coffee, said goodbye to all the kids, said goodbye to my daughter and her friend Hannah. The kids asked me to have another ride on the bike because yesterday afternoon Johnny started it. Granddad, can you take me for a ride? I said, well, you have to ask Mum. The Mum said yes, and Hannah said yes as far as her girls was concerned. So all the kids were having a ride around the area, including a big kid as well. She came for a ride too.
Taking the kids for a ride. Mum coming out to find the scene.
Oh, you go first. Luna's turn!
But what a great day. And the ride back today. Tried to get a little bit on the session camera, but of course I hadn't charged it before we went. Where's Granddad going? Down by the river. By the banks of the Mohaka River in the Hawke's Bay. Sure is pretty. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye, girls.
Bye.
See ya. Bye. Okay, let's go. Let's go home. I got work tonight. Called Glen Falls Recreation Reserve, Department of Conservation. What a lovely spot. Waterfall's always pretty, even a little one. Mohaka River. I think I got a little bit of footage on the session camera, but had a fantastic ride home, and now I've got to have a shower, try and catch an hour or two sleep, dinner with my wife, and then off to work at 9 o'clock tonight. Good times. See if I can cobble something together out of all this. And I thank you for watching. Bye.